Hey, I hope you're having a good day. I was thinking about something. I hope you had a good day because it's 6 o'clock, so your day just may be over on Tuesday. Well, some people, well, Tuesday was a party day for me, but the purpose of this video is one thing I could know from experience because I've done it in my life. When things ain't working out where you are, where you living, if you notice, a lot of people who be celebrities or if they start talking, or it's some people when I was young, I heard them say I would never come back to so and so city, or I never come back to St. Louis, or you know, if life is not working out in your hometown, a lot of people leave their hometown and never come back. Some or they come back to visit. I saw a video about New York and Zoran Mandani. Just he's trying to pass legislation, or he did pass legislation where Amazon, these people are not going to be getting their packages free anymore. And these people, when you can go to Amazon, like me, I have went to Amazon many times back to like during, like if I lose a job, I'll go to Amazon until I find my next job. So it's like when y'all in some of these cities, like I'm not down in these cities, but like Detroit went bankrupt, you know, they say this man is turning New York into some type of whatever he turned it into. While you watching Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, it would benefit you to watch the news sometime. Or not the news like the mainstream media, because we know they're liars. Well, a lot of people know they're liars. People aren't even watching the mainstream news these days. But like that man finna make it where people can't give they free delivery on Amazon, and like 200,000 people and just lost their job with Amazon. Because if you know, Amazon partner with other companies to deliver their packages too, which is hired through Amazon. And with Amazon, you literally can fill out that application today and be working by next Thursday or whenever the time is, as long as you can pass the drug test, which is through your mouth. Are you gonna work? They're gonna work the shit out your ass, but they're gonna pay you too. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pay you. Even here, they shift starting off at 19.25. They are gonna pay you, but like with all the small things and the changes, well, the big change, the small changes, everything he's doing so fast like this, New York would be a city to move out of. I can't quite think of that other city that they was talking about. But sometimes when you're in these bad, terrible cities, talking about, oh, my family is here. Now, if you're a person who needs your family, depend on your family, and live with your mom, and live with your dad, and live with your aunt and your grandma, this ain't for you. But if you're a person who pretty established and only scared to go to another city because you don't know nobody, that's not a good enough reason, especially if that city is not treating you well. Even when I left Nashville, I knew I couldn't afford it anymore. If I would have stayed there struggling, I would have probably lost what little bit I did have. So it's like, do not be afraid to move to a new city. Now, if you move to a bad city, you can always go back home. But that's why it's important to look up cities. Like my sister, she went to California. Because I'm on the internet, I know that California is a place where people are moving out of every day with the homelessness problem, with Hollywood losing money, ain't no money out there no more. You know, they pay people to be homeless out there. Homeless people who don't have shit get checks out there, not just food stamps. Whereas some places, you know, you get food stamps even if you're homeless. Well, they kind of cutting that stuff now. But if you want a change in your life, or things just might not be going well, it might be your environment. It literally might be your environment. And I'm not saying this to say, oh, just jump and move and do this, but really, a lot of times we think our family is doing this and that this for us. But if you really think about it, in my case, I was doing more for my family than they was doing for me. So even when I did move out of town, I just didn't have no emergency that I couldn't solve or fix. I really didn't. Especially with this new internet world with AAA. If you need a tire, you call AAA. You know, if you need movers, you pay movers. Is it a little money? It's the money, yeah. But I just feel like staying in them same cities and in them same ruts and routines, I don't think you know how much staying in a city you grew up in is traumatizing. Even me, when I went back to St. Louis for that little bit of time, all the buildings that are dilapidated, the shit we used to do, the places we used to go, the place we used to party, the place we used to shop. So much stuff in St. Louis is gone, knocked down, dilapidated. That shit was fucking traumatizing. Then they had a tornado, so they done knocked out like half the north side. Shit I've been seeing all my life. I think if something is in you or you want to get out of your city, you should. Because what friendships are you really saving when you really look at these friendships? Are you seeing them anyway? I'm not saying people are not worth it. You know what I mean? But when you really think about who doing what for you and what quality of life you are having in whatever city you in, nothing wrong with moving. Like my sister, she went to California. Her ass ain't in California no more. I don't even think she was there a year. For whatever reason, it didn't work out. Everything's a secret in my family, so nobody tells me anything, which is cool and fine by me. But nothing wrong with relocating. Even had people go to Atlanta. Atlanta not Lil Jon no more and Jermaine Dupri. It's a new Atlanta. Why you going? Ain't nothing out there. Ain't nothing in Atlanta. But the gays. And nobody's against the gays, but if you're gay, you can go. But what is the cost of living out there? When y'all just jumping and hopping and skipping and going places, research the place before you go. Research it before you go. Because even with them 5-6 years I spent in Nashville, it still was good for me. And it was a beautiful city, and I had got a lot of opportunities. I just fucked up the opportunities. It wasn't because it was a bad city. Then now, when it did get too expensive, I saw that coming. Because y'all know I watch quality television. Well, not quality, but quality YouTube videos about real shit that's going on in the world. So I kind of put two and two together. Once everybody kept saying on these big ass podcasts, oh, I'm in Nashville. What, Candace Owens, I think? Yeah, Candace Owens is her name. And all these people, I'm in Nashville. I'm like, oh, shit. And once they started building too much stuff up around me, I was like, oh, no. We got to go. Another little circumstance. But anyway, like that city, New York, whatever New York was, that man is finna flip. Everybody get the same outfit, no matter how hard you work or how much you don't work. I'm not a genius, but I know it's something of that sort of socialism and all this stuff. Stuff real cool to talk about and to fit in online and to feel like this is that and that ain't this and this ain't that. The American way, it might not be perfect, but people all over the world move to this country for a reason. For a reason. Even how that black girl was on that video talking about it was a heat wave and nobody had air conditioning. When y'all getting older, and really trying to figure out what you want to live like, ain't nothing wrong with going somewhere and trying something new. If it don't work out, you can always come back home. You can always come back home. But my mom told me, even though it wasn't that I could come back home and live with her, but you can always come back home. Do not be afraid to experience new things and try to get a better life. Because black people, sometimes we so afraid of new things that you want to stay in the same little hood on the same little corner in the same little chair. And it's just not that serious. It's just not. Because you might live somewhere and prosper and have a better life. Like, yeah, I haven't found the friends and stuff I wanted, but I didn't feed that. I didn't nurture that. I didn't try to seek that. I wasn't seeking it. When you're seeking something, usually you'll find it'll come to you. I wasn't seeking it. I wasn't nurturing it. I wasn't trying to really. I had tried a little bit with two girls that I can remember. One was older, one was younger, but I guess the older lady, she had a life. You know what I mean? The young girl, she was just nuts. And I'm nuts too, but we two different type of nuts, okay? But still, whatever you looking for, it might be in another location. And especially if you ain't got nothing tying you to that city. Like if you own a house. Or like if your kid's a senior in high school. You know what I mean? Or if your kids got grandkids, I guess, stuff like that will be different. But if you ain't babysitting no goddamn way, it don't really matter, do it? Because Cash App, Venmo, and all that other stuff work just fine. But that just dawned on me after I saw that video of that man doing New York like that because Amazon is a damn good workplace. And then, too, just to think about you can't get free delivery. Right now, my groceries coming from Walmart, free delivery. Yeah, you got to pay a fee every month. But that's how I'm get so to ban free delivery. You know how much? I think they said the number like $600 something extra a year, and it's like that might not be a lot of money to whoever, but that's a lot of fucking money. Just out your pocket to pay shipping fees, especially if you shop online all the time. But I think that now is still the time, or if you want to do something, it's the time to do it before the world change again, because it's gonna change again. And even just coming and finding this city, it's colder than I would like, but the people are really nice here. And just being from St. Louis, being a raggedy ass ratchet city, you can appreciate other cities and the kindness of people. Like they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But you can appreciate the finer things or even the small things, about a place because you've seen worse. Because some of them deadly ass cities, like Memphis, that's a crazy ass city. Some of them crazy ass cities, it just don't be worth it. It don't be worth it. But I don't know. That's just all I want to talk about. I don't have a video idea. And them videos from the other day, I was just throwing shit out. I want to see some views because we didn't do no videos all week. So I kind of want to see some views. So I was just throwing some shit out. I didn't get no likes on my little short. I'm like, I guess it's because I was just sweaty as fuck. I wasn't cute enough, huh? No, but y'all know I don't really care about all that like that. Well, I like to look cute, of course, but shit, I want some views, and I knew if I didn't do that video, that dress came right off. All that shit, makeup, everything, all that shit came off. Well, I didn't have on a lot of makeup on that. But still, I knew I was taking all that shit off, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to make my short. And I knew a short, I've been trying to kind of do a little short, because y'all like them. But, well, y'all view them, and 30 people usually like them. I only got a few likes, but I'll be doing a one again where I look cuter. Well, dry. I guess I'll be drier. I'll be dry. I'll go for dryness and not so wet. But and I'm not taking it down. Okay. Shit, I saw a video. I'm gonna check up on it, but shit, they say YouTube's gonna make you have 8,000 watch hours or 20 million views on your thing. I guess they finna watch this motherfucker out. They say all these little bump and jump creators wasting our time. Cause they can make the AI slop stuff and people watch it. Shit, I fuck around and be clicking on it sometimes. It'd be different if people made a conscious effort not to watch it, but sometimes the titles be catchy. You know? And something about people, I know that black women do it where they really don't want to see other black women faces and shit. Why so many faceless channels are good. But, well, not good, but why black women like them because we really don't like seeing each other. And we ashamed of our looks and things. I just can't say I don't believe this privacy. I don't believe that. But because even other races of people, when I see them not have pictures or not on their content, like even the celebrity bloggers who are white or other races, they be in the camera. The only people who don't be in the camera for real is when you watching documentaries and informative stuff. And if you're really looking at somebody, if you look at their other channel, shit, they face on their other channel. Oh, we'll get into black women and all this shit another day. I'm just figuring out how to say it. I was a little bitchy these last few videos, a little bitch. I was a little bitch. Y'all know I be going through this sometime. My period ain't coming. Not like it ain't coming, but it's not coming enough for me to say it's my period. No, I just be a bitch sometimes because I want to. So, but I'm finna eat, and that's it. That's it. Just checking in to tell y'all if y'all want to move, it might be time to move out of these crazy ass cities. So far. I'm no. Bye. Have a good evening, a good night. If I think about something to record, I will, but I doubt it. But if I see something to catch my eye out ear, I might. So stay beautiful, stay handsome, stay wonderful, you, and stay. Just try to look at the positive, even though it be some bullshit. Just try it. You might actually fuck around and believe it. Bye.